blotting out the handwriting of ordinances that was against us, which was contrary to us, and took it out of the way, nailing it on the cross. So every contrary ordinance, what did this has happened to it? Are you not seeing it? Every contrary operation, what did he say that is going to happen? He has dealt with it. But an impatient person that does not know, it's not imagination, it's a transference of the possibilities of God. The beckoning light of God is coming in your direction, an open invitation to the gospel, opening the gate for you. But you can either choose God or choose the world. And if you choose God, you need to move in the direction of that open invitation to become partakers of the liberty in God and to grow in dimensions and height. Even if you don't have money yet, but you have God, they will subliminally play down, and if you listen to them, you waste away, because they care about self, not about the agenda of God. So God is beckoning. They can ascend into the heights in the spirit. They don't even know it. They don't have a pact with the spirit. So the only spirit they have a pact with, they wrestle with devils. Destiny is there, which is Jesus Christ, but they don't care about looking unto Jesus. They only care about the things that is under the liberty of darkness. So you see them under the spell of Marie's spirit, being subjugated. The greatest power of every spirit is words and information. The way you will know the spirit that is controlling you is the words that is coming in your direction. See it on social media from morning till night. Be listening to all of these entertainers. You will find out that you are already under the liberty of the spirit, either of God or of darkness. And God is not an entertainer, he's a commander in chief. When he speaks, you must move. If you don't move in the direction of his speech, you are not part of him. That doesn't mean that God doesn't spot principalities and powers. That doesn't mean that he hasn't blotted out the things written against you. That doesn't mean that God hasn't nailed your sins on the cross, but that you chose, in the midst of all of these things that Jesus has done for you, you chose to be negligent. To you that you are faithful, stand. Haven't done all to stand. Stand.